Now, TRT World's correspondent Ali Mustafa is following the stories at the Euphrates River on the Turkish-Syrian border. He now joins me live. Now, Ali, despite Daesh now being pushed out of Jarablus, it still must be in a very vulnerable state. What's the latest on the situation there?
Sally, it is quite vulnerable indeed, and not just because Turkish forces are focusing just on Daesh, they're also focusing or have had to focus on the YPG. And to give you an idea of how this whole area and the situation has unfolded, you mentioned earlier that the YPG, report suggests, has pulled out of Manbij as well. We are at the Euphrates River. This is the dividing line, that critical dividing line that they've been talking about. On the left, if our viewers can see, is Syria. And on the left of the Euphrates is where the YPG has now been confined. On the right, if we focus on that hill right there, behind that hill is Jarablus. That's where Daesh was in control. One of the key demands of Turkey has been that YPG forces remain on that side, on the east side of the Euphrates River. It is a demand which now the US is also backing, and the US says that, has given assurances that the YPG will now push east of this river. Its forces are now pushing east of this river. So Turkey faces a dual threat, one from Daesh, but also from the YPG, and it is trying to deal with both these threats in this critical area.
And more Turkish tanks are arriving in Jarablus. What's the latest there, and how do they plan on establishing this safe zone, and how safe will it really be, considering all the different forces and factions we have surrounding the area?
On early Wednesday morning, Sally, as our viewers know, about 10 M60A3 variant tanks crossed into Jarablus in support of Free Syrian Army forces. Turkey says its objective is clear. It wants to maintain the territorial integrity of Syria, and in order to do so, it has to deal with terrorist groups of all varieties. According to Turkey, this includes Daesh, this includes the YPG and its affiliate, the PYD. So in order to maintain the territorial integrity of Syria, to provide a humanitarian corridor to Syrian refugees, Turkey has made this push in support of Syrian opposition forces.
All right, Ali, thanks very much for that. We'll leave it there for the time being. Ali Mustafa there on the Turkish-Syrian border at the Euphrates River.